Greetings, I'm Hank from The Only Allies Are Enemies Gaming, here to bring you my thoughts on the new MOBA from Epic Games, Paragon. What is Paragon? It's a new game that is currently in early access pre-beta, so please keep that in mind as a lot can change. Now, Paragon is a new MOBA, a genre that has seen its fair share of new games over the last few years. A MOBA, if you live under a rock, is a team-based lane-pushing game, such as League of Legends or Dota 2. Unlike those two games, which feature a traditional RTS-style top-down perspective, Paragon is third-person, similar to Smite. But there are some major key differences that set it apart. First, the game is built on the Unreal 4 engine, which results in the most beautiful MOBA to date. Don't get me wrong, both League of Legends and Dota 2 are good-looking games, but it's easy to say that Paragon has the best graphics. The terrain is gorgeous, the effects on abilities and attacks are striking, and most impressively, it runs well. This is the game on the lowest settings as my computer is quite old, and it still looks great with no hiccups in performance. Paragon sets itself apart from other games in its genre based on its visual fidelity. The other major difference is that it is a third-person game with verticality. What does verticality mean? Well, every other MOBA has only two planes, the X and the Z axis. There's only left, right, forward, and backward. That is to say, you don't have to consider if something or someone is above or below you. Paragon does have the Y-axis, and the map is built to take advantage of it. There are cliffs in each lane, where a well-positioned player can hide from enemy attacks while maintaining sight of them. You can prepare ambushes in the jungle by waiting above an opponent's path. While there isn't a hero that can fly yet, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we get one, maybe as an ultimate ability, because that third axis really adds that level of gameplay that no other MOBA has. What I'm trying to say is by adding that axis and becoming the first true 3D game in its genre, Paragon has something that can really set itself apart if the developers really take advantage of that fact. Graphics and third person with verticality are the two things that I think make Paragon stand out from the crowd. There's a whole host of other things that aren't as revolutionary, but there's a few I want to touch on. For one, the game doesn't have normal items or even gold. Instead, items are called cards, and you build a deck. Effectively, this is like choosing what items you see in the store. You buy cards not with gold, but with card experience points, which you earn from that. Orange orbs, those are called Amber. Amber gets you card XP, and every time you get enough, you get 3 card XP to then buy cards and their upgrades. To get Amber, you need to pick up the orange orbs after a minion has dropped it from death, or you can last hit the minion to gain bonus Amber. Now what's really important to note here is that all players within range gain card XP when one player does, so it doesn't matter who picks up the orbs or who gets the last hit. In your lane, everyone gets the same. And finally, the last thing I want to point out is travel mode, which is a lot like the mount system from Heroes of the Storm. A couple of seconds after you hit the button, your character will gain a lot of movement speed, allowing you to traverse the map very fast. This isn't without a risk though, because if you're hit by an opposing player, you will get rooted in place. Since early access is open, I've been playing Paragon a ton. I have to say that I really like it. When I first saw videos of it, I thought it looked a little slow, and I can still see that now even though I've played it. The truth is, I think the only reason it looks slow is because it's a third-person game, which is usually a perspective used for much more high-intense action games. Once you're in-game playing it, you discover that it isn't slow, but rather methodical, as you and your opponent jockey for position in lane, as you jockey for position in team battles, and even for sieging turrets. No player dies in a flash, which is nice as these battles take some time to develop and you can really feel the back and forth struggle as the two teams try to take advantage of each other. The controls are solid and responsive, and the mechanics are tight. At this time, it's obviously early in development, with bugs and crashes occurring occasionally, as well as some heroes and cards feeling unbalanced. Overall though, and most importantly, the game is fun. I can't wait for more heroes, cards, and other changes to come as the game continues its development. Exciting, beautiful, and fun. I am pumped for Paragon. I will be adding more videos to YouTube as well as streaming the game often on my Twitch channel. If there's anything specific you want to see, or if you have a question, don't hesitate to message me or leave a comment. As always, follow and like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit dislike and let me know what I did wrong if you didn't. I'm Hank from Toa Gaming, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.